He's saying it's all from paradise. Put 824. 824. 8. 824. 8. 824. 824. I'll give y'all one Kobe story. 824. Yup. Yup. 824. 824. 824. Yup. Goat numbers. Goat numbers. Goat numbers. Goat numbers. Yup. Goat numbers. Put them up. Put them up. Yup. Yup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. All right. All right. I'll give y'all one cold story before I get off this, and I'm going to lay down with my wife and my son because I've spent a lot of time with y'all. I appreciate it, but I gotta go. I gotta go lay down next to my wife. All right, I love y'all, but I gotta lay next to my. All right. All right. Which one y'all want to? I'll give y'all 2 points in time. Do y'all want to hear about the time when I first met him in 2012? Or do you want to hear about 2016 after we won and what we talked about? 2012 or 2016? 16? All right, bet. All right, bet. 16. All right. So look. Real. All right. So the year before, I told you guys remember I got hurt in the finals. Golden State ended up winning the championship. I was really going through it that whole summer. You know what I mean? I had a cast on my leg, so I ended up calling Kobe like during that playoff series in 2015. We were playing against the Chicago Bulls, and I was telling him like, man, my left leg, man, it's no good, it's no good. And he just kept saying, man, what you talking about? What you talking about? I was like, nah, Kobe, bro, my leg is fucked up, man. And Kobe was like, all right, man, so what else can you do? And I was like, I mean, I'm trying to do my best to still play defense and still, make an impact out there while I'm playing. And Coach was like, all right, well, I need you to focus on the things that you can do. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the things you can't do. Just worry about the things you can do. Even if you're on one leg, don't think about the injury. Think about the end goal. Think about the mission. This was in 2015. I'm gonna bring up 2016, right? But this all leads in. So he's like, all right, focus on what you can do. I think it was game 5 against Chicago, uh, in Cleveland. Bro, I was literally hopping on one leg. I don't know if anybody remembers that game. I don't know if anybody remembers this game, but I ended up having like 25. We were going against the Bulls. They had D Rose. They had Joe Kim. They had Jimmy. They had Mike Dunleavy. They had Pau Gasol. They had a good team. They had a solid team. So Cole was telling me before the game, man, just focus in on what you can do, what you can do, what you can do. I said, all right, bet. I went ended up going to have 25. He said, I told you after the game. And you know me, I'm just laughing. And I'm like, man, F this guy, man. This guy's right, bro. But F this guy. And I don't mean F this guy like in a negative way. I was just saying, man, F this guy, man. This guy's right, man. This guy's my hero, man. So game 6 happens, and my knee is hurting even more. And he said, man, just go out, give it all that you can, and just live with the results. So I ended up playing like 8 minutes or whatever in game 6. We ended up beating Chicago Broncos crazy. I ended up, rehabbing my leg. I ended up coming back game 4 of the Atlanta Hawks series. Atlanta was killing it that year. We make it to the finals. I get hurt. Boom. So now I'm in the summertime. Fast forward. I asked Cole, you know what I mean, like, how do I attack this season? How do I how do I really lock in and focus in on the mission, man? It's just winning the championship. He said straight up, you can't give a fuck about what people say, and if you are paying attention to what people say, stop. He said stop. Stop paying attention to all that bullshit. People are gonna talk anyway. Just be you. Don't take a back seat to anybody. Just be you. So I ended up seeing him in LA the night before the last game we played against him in LA, and we went out for a little while, and he gave me some extra motivation, man, in the most Kobe way. He was like, man, I think Golden State's definitely gonna win a championship this year. Bro, can you imagine Kobe saying this, bro? This is like my hero, bro. He's like, yo, I think Golden State's really gonna win a championship this year, bro. Bro, we had dinner, bro, and this dude says this shit to me, man. I'm looking at this dude like, bro, what? Like, what? Bro, he not just fucking say that to me. There's no way he just said that to me. He was dead ass too, though. He said, nah, man, I think, Golden State's gonna win this game. They're gonna win the championship this year, bro. And you know, man, you got a few responses that you could give back to just the greatest to play this game. You know what I mean? Hey, by the way, when I say the greatest to play this game, it doesn't mean I'm knocking anybody else. Fuck, let me finish my story, because you know how fucking these people be wildin'. Alright, chill. The greatest to play this game to me. Who fuck what you talking about? I don't care about your stats. I don't care about all the greatest. I don't fucking care. Alright? Greatest to play this game to me. Alright, let me continue my story. Sorry, that's not Aries talking. So he says that to me, right? And I looked at him straight in his eye, and I said, no, they're not. What are you talking about? He said, nah, man, they got a really good team this year. I just feel like you guys match up well against them, but I just feel like they have a good chance. I said, they're not fucking winning this year. We gonna win this shit. Like, we gonna win this shit. What are you talking about? We definitely match up well. And he was like, man, I mean, Steph is killing it this year. And I'm like, man, I'm not trying to hear about Steph right now, bro. Like, I respect the shit out of Steph, but I'm gonna smack at him. So, I think 3 months later or 4 months later, I don't know when we played them or whatever, we were in LA. He retires. He has 60 his last game. You know what I mean? He goes out with a bang. This happened the same year we won the championship, by the way. So he gives me some words of encouragement before the playoffs, and I still remember that conversation in Newport Beach, bro. And him saying that, and it just motivated me more and more, because I just imagine him saying that shit on purpose, bro, just to like put some reverse psychology on it. And and by the way, I don't care if y'all clip these things, man. Like, I respect the hell out of a lot of the players and my peers, bro. Like, so y'all can have that shit. I'm talking about 2016. But we end up through our first two rounds, and then we meet up against the Toronto Raptors, which was one of our hardest series, East Conference Finals. And then we end up playing Golden State, bro. And it's our second year in a row playing them. And we get down 3-1, and I just remember, like, there was a calm that we had about us, the whole team, and we just knew that we were gonna do something special. And I remember calling Kobe, and he didn't really have much to say this time. He just said, "I think you know what I'm gonna say," and the rest is history. The rest is history. The rest is history, y'all. The rest is history. Won my first chip, and I'm not trying to get too emotional right now, but yeah, I saw my dad and my sister afterwards. But the first people I called was Kobe and Gigi. Those are the first people I called after I won the chip, because it happened. Everything he said, that I needed to do, I did. I followed the blueprint, and we won. Yeah, man, like, I still remember like it was yesterday, like like him and like Cole hated FaceTime calls, right? He hated it. He always was, texting and stuff like that, but like they were so happy for me, and I just, like, I had tears in my eyes, like I was a little tipsy. I ain't gonna hold you off of the off of that good champagne, but man, like it was different. It was different. It was different. It was different. And those are the special times that have happened in my life where I look back on it, and it wasn't just about the championship. It was just really about the connection to great people. And what it did for me is shaped You know, it just shaped my journey afterwards. Um, and like he was a really good friend, really good mentor, and it really kept me going in a lot of different things, bro. So that's what 2015-16 looked like for me in one of my Kobe stories. I got a few more, but we could tell them on the next stream and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, y'all, like last 5 years, lost my grandfather. He transitioned. Lost Kobe, Gigi, all the family members that were lost in the, during that tragic day. Unfortunately, sending blessings to all of them. But we've lost artists. We've lost entertainers. We've lost authors. We've lost so many people in our lives, right? That were like huge inspirations for a lot of people. And I just want to let y'all know, don't take this life for granted, y'all. You feel me? Don't take this life for granted. Like, don't ever take this life for granted. Free the guys too that are in prison right now during this time. Like it's emotional for me because I just know how much a lot of these people mean to us. Like we may not talk about it, we don't have to talk about it, but I know these people not only mean something to me, but they mean a lot to the world, and I'm grateful that they get to share themselves with us in a way that it leaves lasting impressions. And I just pray I get to do the same thing. You know, I really pray that I get to do the same thing. And I'm doing the same thing, and I'm trailblazing and making these people proud, making my family members proud. But yeah, bro, I gotta get off this stream for the night, yo. I appreciate the Kyrie. Shout out to all the boys that jumped in here. You know what I mean? All the girls that jumped in here. I appreciate y'all. Um, you know, like don't when y'all wake up tomorrow, man, y'all get a good night's sleep. Like please, just when y'all put your feet on the ground before you go to sleep, please just thank God and just be grateful for like the things that you do have in your life, and pray for those that are less fortunate and don't have the same access, and need not only prayers but actually need action to be done to help. So um you know what I mean? Tell all these haters and trolls, stop counting my pockets and stop saying the same recycled jokes, because 2022 moving on, bro. We don't have time for that shit. We don't have time for that shit. We don't have time to be distracted, bro. We going after this goal, man. But until then, we gotta sit at home. Until then, bro, we gotta sit at home and craft away, and you know what I mean, and really pour energy into other places. But yo, I appreciate y'all again. I ain't gonna keep saying it. Sending y'all love, light, peace. You know what I mean? Salam. Alhamdulillah. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. Peace and blessings. Love. All praise to the Most High. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Salam. All right. And next time, yo, don't. I'm not stopping on my game either, yo. I'm not stopping my game to keep addressing y'all. I can't. Impossible.